These guys are pretty heavy. I'm just trying to remember how much they weigh.
Oxygen 86, heart rate 68. Yeah, the swabs are down there. What does it mean?
I guess initially.
Kylie, do the animals dread coming in here?
Yeah, Gopah in particular is very aware of what a vet bearing a dart gun means, and in fact as soon as she sees that sort of sight she starts to back herself into corners, and she avoids presenting the areas of her body that she knows that the vet's interested in trying to get access to. So we've spent a lot of time trying to teach her to push her shoulder into a section of wire and accept a hand injection from the keepers. The first time we actually stuck the needle into her, obviously she didn't like it, and we got a reaction, but she came back straight away and we were able to do it again. So it comes back to that whole trust thing. We've built up a relationship with these guys, and I guess she's accepted the fact that a little bit of a sting with an injection is worth it for the meat reward that she's going to get at the end of it. So for this particular procedure we're able to use that behaviour to give her some drugs, which made her a little bit dozy, made her a slight sedative effect, and then the vet could come in when she wasn't too anxious and give her the rest of the drugs that she needed. So it worked really well.
Oh, damn it. I didn't mean to tip that much out.
So David, what are we doing here at the moment?
We've just put a catheter in her vein. We've got some blood so that we can check out all the organ function, especially for an older cat. We're interested in looking at her kidney function. And now we've got her an intravenous fluid line, so while she's under anaesthetic we can help to maintain her blood pressure with some intravenous fluids.
Another thing we look for, looking at the skin. In this case, this animal has got some unusual lumps on her skin, and the previous knockdown with the other female Jesper, she had the similar sort of lumps, but they disappeared when she went into anaesthetic. So what we've done, we've tried to actually mark where those spots are while the animal was awake, and we're taking skin biopsies from those areas, exactly where we've marked, to try and ascertain what's wrong with it. Could be related to blood pressure, we don't actually know.
What other things do you look for in a general check?
There's going to be a whole lot of x-rays taken to look at all the joints. An old animal like this is prone to arthritis, that sort of thing. Blood samples will be taken to analyse for any diseases that may be apparent. Just a general health check, looking into her mouth. She's got a big cavity in one of her molar teeth, so they'll decide as to whether there's going to need to be work done on that, as to whether there'll be follow-up operations or procedures. But with an old animal, really the older they get, the more you have to look at them from this veterinary perspective. Dave now, he's busy taking a sample of one of the areas that we marked that had the lump, and I don't know if you can see the dark ink just to the back of that where he's cut in there. That is actually a permanent marker that we used, or actually it was hair dye, so we used hair dye, and we had to get it to present her shoulder in order to administer that. So she's a good well-trained animal in that regard. There you go, here's the sample going in, and they'll go send it away for analysis.
X-ray. I don't want ever be on the wrong end of the long dose. Whatever will be on the wrong end of the long.
Obviously you don't do this to animals in the wild. What are the advantages of being able to run health checks for lions in captivity?
Well, as I said, lions in captivity will tend to live longer because of the fact that we've got veterinary intervention. An older animal, you would check it up more often, and you can tend to any ailments that we've got. A wild animal, You can't go and catch wild animals every day, so you don't want to, you don't want to be doing that anyway. So they generally won't live as long because of that. But I think it's our job as zookeepers, as a zoo, to look after the animals as best we possibly can. So it's our obligation to them, actually.